Today we're going to meet Jason and Mandy, who we've already met in an interview, and now we're going to take a tour of their rig. So Jason, just really quick, tell us what your rig is.
We've got a 2015, right? 2015 Lance 2185 travel trailer. It's 26 feet long. It weighs 4,200 pounds. Period.
And it's just the two of you, right?
No.
No.
Yeah.
We have 3 little boys. We have a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, and an 8-year-old.
And a dog.
And a dog.
So you got lots of people in there.
Yes.
Yep.
And you're making it work.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what counts. Okay, let's, why don't we take a look around if you don't mind?
Sure.
Come on in.
All right. And so you've been happy with your Lance.
Very
Extremely happy.
Very
yeah.
happy.
It's fantastic.
Well, you have a slide, and that really helps.
The slide is wonderful. This is the master bedroom. We have closet space on either side of the bed. We built in shelves over there so that we could both put our clothes. We use that closet mostly, and then this is for like hangy stuff for if we want to get fancy. Our bed lifts up, and underneath, you want to lift it up?
Sure. Yeah, we used to have space here, but underneath, this is where we've installed our lithium-ion setup. As you can see, it's fully enclosed. That's a safety precaution. We want to make sure that everything's bolted down, and there's no, you know, if you perhaps put something metal on there, you don't want the metal to short out anything on the on the supporting components. So not a whole lot of space under there anymore.
But there's still a little bit.
Yeah.
We have.
Go ahead. We've done some modifications. We've got a 12-inch thick memory foam mattress.
Wow, that's a mattress there.
It's serious.
It's awesome.
I've got ruptured spinal discs and chronic pain problems, and so I need to have a really good mattress. And it is fantastic, and you don't have to pay the
Tempur-Pedic prices.
You can get this on Amazon for a few $100, and it's wonderful.
Awesome. And it's really light too. Like the Tempur-Pedic memory foam mattresses, you know, it takes like 12 people to lift it up. This I can move almost by myself.
Yeah.
So really great mattress. We use a lot of command hooks to make use of wall space to hang things up and keep things out of the way. So we keep our jackets and stuff up there. There's a little bit of space over on the sides of the bed. We also use for storage of little things, laundry baskets and things like that. And then we have our awesome window so we can see. You do have a lot of light in here. Yes.
Yeah.
And with the slide, it feels very open.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel crowded at all to me.
Right.
It would be a lot different, I think, if we didn't have the slide. So the slide, I love that we have that. And of course, so if you look at the dinette / Jason's office area.
That is a huge dinette. You can all sit around it.
We can all sit at the table if we want to. And of course it will fold, the table part folds down here and the cushions come down and it can make into a full-size bed. So if you want to. It's not hard to do, but if you were to do that every day, that would really get old. This is where I keep my pantry. We have these drawers.
Is that a factory?
Yeah.
Yes, this came with it.
Wow, that was really smart.
Super large drawer, and it's a god-awful mess, but this is the this is the pantry. And I have like light stuff over here, and then cans and
the heavy stuff goes over
oils and stuff like that go over here. And it's the same, another giant drawer.
Wow, that is really smart.
So we have all, and then anything that if I buy stuff and I don't have room for it, we have storage outside under that back part of the dinette. You can access it from inside, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, so it's easier just to get to the outside. This is the galley. I have a really nice big sink, and it's deep enough that I can put like a pasta pot in it. So we have that up here. I have plates and bowls, spices and coffee cups. And then down here is where all of our pots and pans, silverware, cleaner, that kind of thing. These fold out. These are one of my favorite things that I've purchased. They nest. They're marine pots. Yeah, 1 skillet and 3 pots.
Oh, wow.
Of different sizes. And because they're square, I can use all 3 of my burners at the same time and nothing pushes anything else out of the way. And they have removable handles, so I can have a handle when I need a handle, and then when I'm cooking I can just take it off and I can move it from pot to pot. And so they store in a really small amount of space, but I still have everything I need to cook a really good meal. I have a 3-burner propane stove. We cook on it every day, multiple times a day. And I have an oven. So, but I haven't attempted baking a cake or anything like that in there, but I can cook casseroles or anything that I would have made in my kitchen at home. I can basically make in this kitchen, which is nice. We have a Norcold refrigerator freezer. It runs on propane or electricity. I don't think it runs on batteries. It's a nice sized fridge. I can keep a week's worth of food in there. I don't have a week's worth of food in there right now. I haven't gone to the store. And then the freezer is also a really nice size. Then we have our entertainment center. We have our TV. It does run off 12 volt. And then this is a radio, DVD, CD player, Bluetooth. It does all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
And over here are your walkie-talkie.
These are the Cobra brand walkie-talkies, and we really like them. They we have 3 little boys, and they take a beating and have lasted a really long time. The worst thing that's happened is 2 of them lost their little clippies. So these are the ones Mom and Dad get stuck with. And then the ones with the clippies go with the kids so they can clip them on their belts.
But they're waterproof, they float, so not that they should be going into any bodies of water without us, but if it rains on them, if they drop it, they're really durable. We went through a set of Motorola's that did not survive.
Right.
So the Cobras are kid tested.
Much better.
And so your idea is you just let your kids pretty much run free.
Yep.
They have to have
as long as they have a walkie-talkie,
right,
and they check in every once in a while.
Right.
And if they go exploring, we tell them you can't go outside of eyeshot of our rig.
Right.
Which, if you look out in the desert, that's pretty far away.
It's a long ways away.
So we are learning common sense.
Yes. And what a wonderful way for kids to grow up.
Yeah.
Not afraid of their shadow at all turns. I mean, reasonable caution is always required.
Yes.
Absolutely.
But we live in paranoia, practically.
Yeah.
The things that we used to do as a kid, living in a neighborhood, I would not be comfortable allowing them to do that. But out here, it's different.
Yes.
It's a different feel. And so I'm completely comfortable letting them take a walkie and go explore.
And so, actually, this is very open, and you don't get an awful lot of privacy up here.
We do have a curtain.
You have a curtain, and you probably have rules for the kids. And
if the curtain is drawn, then you cannot come behind the curtain unless you have permission. This is the door for the bathroom.
Right.
And it also doubles as a door to separate the area. So we can close it like that, and it gives us a little bit more privacy.
Right. And them too.
Yes, and them too. So that works out. That works out really well. And we've negotiated as a family how to give each other privacy and understand, that everybody needs to have their own time.
Right.
So these are the bunks. And everybody has a little curtain, but some of them don't have them up, and then this one needs some repairs. So each boy can go in their bunk and put their curtain up and have their own private place where they can go be by themselves. And that was important for us. And then we use this cabinet as the boys' closet, and I'm not going to open it because holy cow.
It's the boys' closet.
Yeah. We took out the regular toilet that was in here, and we have a composting toilet. Mm-hmm. This is a C head, and it basically, you use just everyday water jugs. It diverts the urine into the water jug. Right. That way we can have multiple, and we fill them up and we put them in the bathtub, and then you go dump them all at once, and that helps us for if, you're going to the bathroom at 2 in the morning and the jug is full, you just switch it up. Okay. Not a big deal. And then there's a bucket in the back that we use for
solids.
Yeah. And we just use hamster bedding, I think it is. Mm-hmm. So that's in there. And that's how the toilet works. We have, this shower curtain is really cool. When we are plugged in, we will take regular showers and stuff if we want to. but the shower curtain swings out,
Oh, wow.
which gives you a lot more space in here.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you're having to wash your hair like this. And then when you're done, it swings in, and that gives you good space in here.
Another very creative touch from Lance.
Yes. And then the skylight helps, the giant back there. So
Right.
his
Otherwise
head goes
he'd
up
be-
into
right, he'd
the
be banging his
skylight.
head.
I do fit.
Yeah.
I do fit comfortably.
And you're 6'2"?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a low flow aerated shower head. So even when we are plugged in, we don't use as much water as a regular shower head would use.
And because of the the composting toilet, you're not using your black tanks.
No. Well, we can use our black tank for extra gray tank.
So it will just drain into them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you run off with the Suburban and buy 30 gallons of water and refill, you can go that much longer without
Yes.
dumping.
Yes, we've been here since last Saturday, and it's Tuesday, so a week and some change, and we have not had to dump, and that's 5 people.
Right, which is a lot.
We haven't even had to move water into the black tank, so we're still using just our 45-gallon gray tank.
Wow. And so how do you dispose of the composting toilet?
The pee, we just
Dump,
go water a bush.
right?
The poop and the hamster stuff, we have.
Well, you're not allowed to say poop.
Oh, sorry.
Just teasing. Of course you're allowed to say poop.
Everybody
it's amazing.
poops.
Everyone does. It's amazing how many people freak out about that.
The solids.
The solids.
In the bucket, we have another bucket outside that we will, when this bucket gets full, we take it and dump it into that bucket so it can further compost and dry out a little
Uh-huh.
bit. And then when that bucket gets full, we put it in a trash bag, and then we just go throw it in a trash can.
Okay.
Because at that point, it's no different than if I were to throw a baby diaper in the trash can. So this is our house. We do have we might go around and show the outside, but in the very back, that second bunk can fold up, and it provides you taller storage. So if you had things that you wanted to put back in the back, you could. And there's a door back there you can stick them in with.
Oh, from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, my youngest calls it his secret door.
Every kid likes that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
His little fort.
Your special thing.
So they're kind of forts.
Yes.
And he's got a special entrance. That's
Yes.
nice for him.
Yeah, we do keep it closed and locked most of the time, just because
You don't want.
he's squirrely. I don't want any, nighttime adventures. Adventure happens in the daytime, and the nighttime we're sleeping.
Right. So this is working great for your family.
Yeah.
It's enough
perfect.
room. You bought a high quality rig. It should last you many, many years. And you have enough room. And your kids are thriving doing this?
Yes, yes. Thriving educationally, thriving socially, and just becoming masters of their own bodies and their own life.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your home and your lives with us here when your children and your family on the road is kind of unusual. It's not a lot I run into, and so I really appreciate your sharing your life with us.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, and thank you for everything that you share with us.
Yeah.
Great, thank you. You did mention looking around the outside at your
Sure.
storage. Why don't we do that?
Do
Yeah,
that.
let's do it. So we've got 2 access doors. We mainly only use the first one, and this is the rear access port. And again, it's locked, but the idea here, I think, from Lance was if you don't have people staying in those bunks, you can flip the bunk up, and then you have a massive amount of storage. Under bench storage, Mandy was talking about, and it's pretty full. We cram a whole lot of stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's the extra stuff. So this is the other side panel. And it is on, what do we have? Oh, well, we have a generator in there. So
And we can pull out this drawer.
this is really cool.
Oh, wow. This also is a factory thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are really good touches.
Yeah. I think this might be an option, but it came straight from Lance. We didn't modify this ourselves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of clever touches from Lance.
Yeah. We love it. It's fantastic. The craftsmanship is top notch.
Well, very good. Thank you for showing us the outside.
Very well.
Sure.
And we will visit with you later.
Great.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thanks again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.